given to urban art, and secondly to the prices that he has achieved at auction and in the galleries.
Yeah, the bottoms auctions was weird because you've got this really posh set of people, you've got a really posh auctioneer and a really posh auction house, and they're selling stuff that has like coppers that are giving you the finger and gorillas with bazookas. You've bought into the brand status of Banksy or any of these other kind of up-and-coming artists. That's just the same thing as any kind of other branded lifestyle statement to do with luxury goods.
I think that the most important factor about that recent auction is that the focus shifted from just being about Banksy and it started to bring into other artists that have been doing it as long or longer, questionably. And people start to realise that it wasn't just about one artist, it's actually about a genre or about a scene of artists.
Now it's like people are like stopping you, are you Banksy? You know, and it's just like, you're not Banksy, are you? And it's almost like they've accepted it a lot more because of the thing that makes the world go round, money.
So Banksy is not involved in the show. This is an independent exhibition drawn from the secondary market. No doubt that the street side is a very, very important part of his output, and that's obviously what gets the press attention, and that's what gets the everyday person in the streets attention as well, because they walk past it every day, whereas they wouldn't necessarily be walking past a Knightsbridge Fine Art Gallery. And that's what's so wonderful about his work, about the accessibility of his work. But let's not forget again that there's always been a commercial side to Banksy and his contemporaries, where they've been selling works, and that whole philosophy is very different to their philosophy of when they're executing work on the street. It's always nicer to work closely with the artist, and of course in this case neither do we represent him nor are we so much in touch with him, because nobody really knows who he is. Everybody's buying. That's the phenomena I think that we're seeing on the commercial side. Everybody's buying.
You know, the secondary market's as old as art itself. You know, Picasso, Van Gogh sold their art or exchanged their art to live for food, for drink. So it's just a modern day rendition of that. It's interesting that this sort of debate or topic has become sort of the focus of the work that's going into the street. The question was never, oh, this is vandalism. It's like, Banksy's just done a new piece on the side of this person's wall. He's given them a £300,000 piece of work.
That's the real hype, the fact that people are spending lots of money on this stuff. Because that's really to do with people saying, well, my goodness, you know, £200,000 for that? But that was the same story with modern art all along. It's always people kind of complaining that, you know, you can't spend that kind of money on, you know, a teapot or a urinal or a shark in a tank. Again, you sort of ask yourself questions, are we just seeing history repeat itself with a new movement come along and quite a lot of misunderstanding, and so therefore a lot of questioning?
In my opinion, the graffiti movement is the most important movement of the 20th century. There is no city in the world without graffiti. What it's really about is that contemporary art nowadays is always seeking to address itself to the biggest audience. That's how it gets recognition and that's how it gets its reputation. So no, I don't think it's a fad. This urban art is a real art. It's a true art. It's a living art. You know, very living. It's not dead at all. You know, it's not like in museum when you can see painting completely dead.